Jake Paul is apparently backing out of the Mike Tyson fight. Here's a video that proves it. Let's get right into this.
You come in here, I'm pushing your what happens if I get injured? You ain't getting injured, bro.
Apparently he got injured.
I don't give a It's 1 second away from injury.
Somebody call paramedic?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Where's the first guy?
Yeah.
All right,
You got ice on your chest?
you know where you are?
Do you know where you are? And it's conveniently being recorded, right?
Yeah, California.
What city are you in?
The boxing world is above.
He just looks out of shape. I don't know. I look at Mike Tyson. I look at this guy. I feel like Mike Tyson is gonna destroy this kid.
With whispers and accusations after the news broke that Jake Paul, the flamboyant YouTuber turned pugilist, allegedly tried to weasel his way out of his upcoming fight with Mike Tyson. This reported attempt wasn't through the standard channels of renegotiating contracts or citing personal issues. No. According to whispers circulating around gyms and fight camps, Paul's team attempted to pull off a classic, the bogus injury.
Look, man, as a guy that gets injured all the time, injuries suck and they do slow you down and they're very annoying. Is this real? Let's just keep watching and see what they have to say.
Media, ever the breeding ground for fight rumors, was flooded with reports of Paul sporting a heavily bandaged hand. Accompanying this was a flurry of tweets from Paul himself, filled with dramatic pronouncements about a freak training accident and the possibility of the fight being called off. Devastated, one tweet read, "Doctor says I might not be able to fight Iron Mike."
He's prepping us to choke. So this guy, I'm just gonna say it. I feel like he's gonna choke out of the fight. He's already given up. He's watched Mike Tyson do a couple videos there. He's like, oh my God, what did I get myself into?
This training going to waste. Another tweet, punctuated with crying emojis, lamented, "I underestimated the champ's training regimen. My body is wrecked." However, this attempt at playing the sympathy card seems to have backfired spectacularly. Boxing insiders, with a keen eye for sniffing out theatrics, were quick to cast doubt on the supposed injury. "Seen it all before," one veteran trainer snorted to a reporter. "These young internet stars think they can fool everyone. We all know the drill. Fight gets tough, gotta find a way out." Adding fuel to the fire.
This is not what Mike Tyson is saying. This is just what this guy's saying in his video, by the way.
Fire of suspicion was the swiftness with which Paul's hand seemed to heal. Eagle-eyed fans noticed that just days after the initial social media posts, Paul was back to filming trick shots and throwing punches, albeit with a noticeably less dramatic hand wrap, for his YouTube channel. This whiplash recovery did little to quell rumors that the injury was...
Well, Mike Tyson needs the money for this fight, so I see why he's doing it, but is he gonna back out? Man, I want another YouTuber to step up.
as fake as a $3 bill. When confronted by reporters about the alleged deception, Paul, ever the master of deflection, chuckled and brushed it off. "It's a little setback," he said with a wink. Fury erupted in the Iron Mike camp the moment news reached them of Jake Paul's alleged fake hand injury. The man who once intimidated opponents into submission with a single glare was now a volcano ready to blow. Reports from sources close to Tyson painted a picture of a legendary fighter, fuming over what he perceived as a disrespectful and underhanded attempt to weasel out of their highly anticipated bout. "Disgrace," Tyson reportedly boomed, his voice echoing through the training facility. "This kid thinks he can play me like a fiddle? I'm not some chump he can just walk all over." Memories of Tyson's ferocious ring persona flickered back to life as he paced relentlessly, his entourage scrambling to keep out of the way. According to a source who wished to remain anonymous, Tyson wasn't shy about sharing his colorful brand of commentary. He called him everything under the sun, the source revealed. Social media, ST, YouTube, wannabe, all that and worse. He was livid that someone with so little respect for the sport would try to pull a stunt like that. Social media, of course, wasn't spared Tyson's wrath. A now-deleted Instagram post, a video surfaced of Tyson, face contorted in rage, launching into a tirade aimed...
Yeah, seriously, if Mike Tyson goes into rage mode and he fights Jake, it's going to be like... nothing's going to stop him.
Aimed directly at Paul. "You think you can fake an injury and get out of this fight?" he roared. I dare you. Step into the ring, son, and let's see how tough you really are. Because when that bell rings, there's nowhere to run. Video, though short-lived, sent shockwaves through the boxing community, a glimpse into the fiery determination that still burned brightly within the aging legend. The boxing world is reeling from a double whammy. First, a new video surfaced showcasing Mike Tyson, the legendary heavyweight champion, still packing a ferocious punch. Then, in a move that sent shockwaves through the fight community, Jake Paul, the YouTuber turned boxer known for his brash persona, reportedly attempted to cancel their much-hyped exhibition bout. This unexpected turn of events has left fans...
It's hard to believe everything this guy says. This guy's name is, the channel name is Boxing Zone. I'm looking at the comments here, and the comments seem to be on board. Netflix ain't about to let Paul off the hook. Jake Paul running scared. I mean, the comments seem to be falling. I don't see anything about not believing anything in this video in the comments.
Fans scratching their heads. Just weeks ago, Paul was all bravado, talking smack and promising to put Iron Mike to sleep. Now it seems the bravado has curdled into something more akin to cold sweats. There are two main theories swirling around Paul's sudden cold feet. The first centers around underestimation. Perhaps Paul, buoyed by victories against lesser opponents, viewed Tyson as a faded icon, a past his prime legend, ripe for an upset. The new footage, however, served as a brutal wake-up call. Here wasn't a rusty relic. This was still Iron Mike, a predator with lightning-fast reflexes and knockout power that could make even the most seasoned fighter wince. The second theory delves into the realm of strategy. Building a brand and maximizing marketability are cornerstones of Paul's career. A win against Tyson would undoubtedly be a crowning achievement,
At 60 years old.
Unimaginable heights in the boxing world.
Mike Tyson's 60 years old. I don't know how you could be happy to beat him, and if you almost not beat him, that just shows like that was like a double negative. But like if you barely beat him or you get beat by him, you just got beat by Mike Tyson. It's like there's no bad way out of this.
A loss to the heavyweight legend could be catastrophic. Not only could it inflict serious physical damage, but it could also shatter Paul's image and marketability within the sport. Stepping into the ring with Tyson is a high-risk, high-reward gamble, and Paul might be re-evaluating the odds. Whatever the reason, Paul's attempt to back out has injected a potent dose of drama into the fight buildup. Raises questions about his commitment to facing elite competition. Was his initial bravado a carefully constructed act? Or is he truly determined to test himself against the best?
Okay, so we don't know yet what's going on. This is still early.
This unexpected development has also cast a spotlight on the nature of celebrity boxing.
These are beasts.
While they offer entertainment value and a chance to see legends dust off the gloves, the potential for mismatched fights and the inherent dangers for less experienced participants remain a concern. Whether Paul and Tyson eventually clash in the ring remains to be seen. But one thing is certain. The attempted cancellation has thrown gasoline on the fire of anticipation. The fight, if it happens, will be a spectacle unlike any other. A clash of generations, styles, and motivations. It's a fight that promises not only explosive action, but also a deeper examination of the ever-evolving world of professional boxing.
Family loves Jake Paul.
Could you fuck him up?
Oh, so fucking easy.
You think?
Yeah, but I would never. I mean, it's my own fucking family. Everybody loves this little white motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Oh my God.
Balls. He got the fucking balls. When you see a white boy with balls, you know, fuck. I'm talking about from real, but like, fuck you, motherfucker.
Yeah. But you would know, but time out. Would it be like Tyson when you were 19 seconds?
Yeah, but nah, man. Let him have his fucking reign, man. Let him have his fucking
Yeah, but what if he
time.
stepped up and he's like, yo, Tyson, you're a fucking pussy, let's go. And
Nah,
he
he's
starts
not
talking
gonna
shit to
say
you.
that.
Maybe
Man,
that's
well,
one
bless
fight
you.
Dana would get behind.
Yo, Tyson versus
That
Jake
might be
Paul
the
would be
way.
the best fight fucking ever.
Listen, Iron Mike rumbled, his voice still carrying that trademark intimidating edge. They say Jake Paul's hurt, some fake hand injury. Don't you believe it for a second. This fight's happening, and that YouTube fella better be ready, because Iron Mike ain't here for no playground games. A glint of amusement flickered in his eye.
Yeah, if this guy sees red, if Mike Tyson sees black against Jake Paul, like if Jake Paul like kind of knocks him and he gets like pissed off, I think Jake is pretty done. He's just gonna beat the crap out of him.
They think I'm some old relic, a faded champ just pulling on the gloves for a paycheck. Let me tell you, these old bones still got fire in them. I've been training hard, harder than I have in years maybe. See, this ain't just about some exhibition bout, some spectacle for these social media folks. This is about respect. Tyson slammed his fist into a heavy bag, the controlled thud echoing through the gym. Respect for the sport, for what it takes to climb into that ring and face another man? You don't get to talk.
He's 31 years older, I think, 30 years older than Jake Paul.
Smack online, then try and wiggle out when things get real. This ain't some game, son. This is boxing. He leaned closer, his voice dropping to a low growl. Now, that being said, let's get one thing straight. Jake Paul, he ain't stepped into the ring with nothing close to what I bring. He's fought YouTubers, washed-up basketball players. This is a different level. I'm the goddamn Iron Mike, and come fight night, he's gonna find out exactly what that means. A slow smile spread across Tyson's face. Don't get me wrong, I respect the kid's hustle. But there's a difference between bravado online and the heart of a true fighter. This ain't about knockouts or flashy moves. This is about heart, about digging deep and finding the will to win.
But it's also about cardio, and how much cardio does Mike Tyson have? If he loses, it's because he has no cardio.
And on that night, that will, it'll be staring him down right across the ring. Jake Paul, the internet personality turned boxer, found himself in hot water after news broke of his alleged fake hand injury. While social media was flooded with dramatic pronouncements about a training accident and the fight's potential cancellation, whispers in the boxing world painted a different picture. Many suspected the injury was a ploy to weasel out of facing the legendary Mike Tyson. Even after Paul's supposedly rapid recovery, the damage was done. The public's perception shifted, and the narrative surrounding the fight took a dramatic turn. Suddenly, Paul wasn't the brash young challenger, hungry to prove himself against an icon. He was the one with something to prove, not just to the fans, but also to the boxing community itself. In a recent interview, Paul attempted to address the controversy.
Everyone's going to watch this fight, but nobody wants to watch the fight. You know what I mean?
His usual bravado tempered with a newfound respect for the challenge ahead. Look, he conceded, there's no denying Mike Tyson is a beast. He's bigger, stronger, and has a knockout reel that could terrify even the bravest fighters. A hint of seriousness crept into his voice. Maybe I underestimated what I was getting myself into, but make no mistake, once that hand's fully healed, I'm stepping into the ring. And here's the thing, size doesn't always win fights. Speed, strategy, and heart. Those things can level the playing field. Paul, ever the showman, couldn't resist a jab at his critics. They can call it a fake injury, a publicity stunt, whatever they want. But come fight night, they'll all be watching. And when I'm in that ring...
Yeah, they will be, so you better not choke, man. Looks like he's about to choke out of it, though.
Facing a legend like Mike Tyson, you better believe I'll be giving it my all. Because underestimating the underdog, that's a mistake Iron Mike might just regret. Whether Paul can truly overcome the size disadvantage and the shadow of his alleged deception remains to be seen. But one thing is certain, the fight has gone from a hyped exhibition to a battle for redemption. Can Paul...
This guy's using an AI voice, but he knows about boxing. You see what he did? He mixed his two skills. Anyways, I want to know in the comments below what you guys think. Is he actually going to back out? What's it looking like? I don't know. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm Joey. Peace out.